Hey guys, it's steeljan here. Hey, welcome to my little workshop. Hey, I got a busted ego twist, and I'm going to try to fix it. I'm not going to say who the person's name is right now because I haven't asked if it's okay if I do. So a person sent me a broken ego twist. The button busted out, and let's fix it. Come on. Okay, so here is the Ego C twist, disassembled. And what I want to do first is I see where the button is broken, and I have a number of other guts from PVs and egos and stuff laying around here. This is one from the insides of a device that I was going to do a video review on this PV, but I found design problems, so instead I worked with the manufacturer to give him data to take back to his manufacturer to fix the problems. You know, I do that sometimes. You know, this is just my hobby. I don't do this for money or anything. So what I think I'm going to do, there's two options here. One is to try and desolder this tiny surface mount switch and put a new one back on. But I think I'm going to choose the second option first because I do have a number of these boards with the proper little switch on it. So I think my first experiment is going to be just to try to remove the guts out of this switch and transplant them into this one and super glue the parts together to hold the switch portion in place. So that's number one. That's number one that I'm going to do. Yeah, because like the way I'm thinking is if this doesn't work, then I always have the option of trying to desolder the switch from off the board and replace it, and then try to desolder a switch off of another board and replace it. But for now, let's try this idea. Let's see if I can get the guts out of this other switch. I don't know if I should try to film this while I'm doing it or not. But try. What I'm going to do is take the ears off. So yeah, I even thought of replacing this push button with something else because I have a number of cute little push buttons. But then I thought, well, don't want to do that. So I mean, there's lots and lots of options, and you know, we don't even know at this point if the Ego C twist is actually still functional. So now I'm going to pull this portion out. There's the little push button portion, and now I need this little tiny metal cap thing here, which is actually the spring portion. So there's that. So now I've got this down to the same thing as what is now I've got it exposed the same as on here. They're the same. So now I'm going to scoop up the push button portion on the end of my X-Acto knife and try to drop that in. So there's that in place. Now I'm going to put the little rubber button portion back on top of that. Now I would love to tear this battery apart and see how the potentiometer down there is made, but I think this is constructed in two portions. I think this heading portion is made separately, and then now we'll put this on here. And then the battery portion is just a potentiometer in the bottom and threaded up through the middle tube. And then I think the two are mated with just the battery positive and negatives together. Now I'm going to put this on here. Okay, and now we let that dry. But in the meantime, while that's drying, I've got to think of a lot of things about how I want to do the push button part. I mean, that's the push button, but I mean the pokey uppy part of the switch. Okay, so making a little push button that's going to fit in that reamed out hole has turned out to be incredible. I used some pieces from a syringe cap from off of one of our blunt tip needle syringes, and then I used the generic Ego push button and I fitted that into there to make that flush, and I made this little gasket. Now the interior of this Ego twist is beveled and needs to be whacked off at one side here to make it fit inside this little hole. I mean, this is a very custom fit push button, so yeah, I'm going to super glue these chunks together and let them dry, and then I should be ready to see if this is going to work. So, this has just been nightmare here. Just been nightmare. Okay. Push my push button in. Come on, push button. All right then. So that's my homemade custom push button to fit in this very peculiarly reamed out hole. And I just need to let that dry. Well, this has been a fiddly thing, getting that little switch, filing it down and getting it just right, and all the little wires underneath here continually breaking, and I just have to keep soldering them back together. So I finally got the switch in place, the button in place, and I'm trying to fit the top piece in, and it's just time. I'm going to be pushing these two together, and for this point in time I'm not going to glue it or anything. I'm just going to push fit the two pieces together. There we have it. There's my homemade button, and it appears to be working. And that's it. So see if we turn it off. Five clicks to turn it off. Yes, it turned off. So now it's off. 5 clicks for on, and it's on, and it appears I fixed it. So that's the repair of the twist. Yeah, the twister down here is still working. Now if this goes ahead and breaks again, I'll go ahead and tear the whole thing up. I'm pretty sure it's just a potentiometer pushed into here with the wires coming up to the head piece here. I didn't want to show too much close up on the the main board or the back side of it. The little microprocessors on the back side of the board. Anyway, that's it. Fixed. Oh, I guess we should vape it, huh? Hang on a second. Here we go, cartomizer. So here's my repaired Ego Twist. Thanks for sending it to me. I'm not gonna say your name yet because I don't know if it's okay if I say who sent this to me to fix. Works great. Let's see see, you get one of these and then you don't have to worry about seeing the little numbers on the end. What's it on? Just a little, but there it is. Let's put this to 4 volts. Okay, 4 volts. So there it is, the twist all fixed up.
A multitude of bridges provide for many colorful views. While currently under block control, the layout is undergoing a transition to digital command.
Oh, there's my real one. Here's my my one that I've been evaluating, and this is the one that I got to repair if I could. So now I have 2, but you can see my homemade button doesn't look like the real one.
The club also engages in a very successful annual car project.
But it'll work. Repaired the switch inside, and resoldered the wiring a bunch of times. So I repaired the switch inside, and I made a homemade button for the outside. And this is the real one, and this is the repaired one. Have a great day. Till next time, guys. This is steeljan out. Thank you. steeljan.